guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a video I've been promising you for a very long time, and it's here. It is my all-time Trader Joe's favorites in every category, just like across the board, what we usually like to buy. Some of my more favorite treat type items that I don't buy all the time, but I know they're still good. If you don't live near a Trader Joe's, you need to move. If you're not by a Trader Joe's, there's no point in living. If you don't know what it is kind of like a smaller chain of a grocery store in which everything they pretty much sell is their own brand. So they do sell produce and they do sell some other brands as well, but most everything is Trader Joe's brands. They're frozen food and they just have a lot of different concoctions and a lot of good different snacks, and it's just the best. And the best part is it's super affordable. It's healthy food. They use little to no preservatives and chemicals, which I really appreciate. That's kind of why I got into Trader Joe's, and it is very affordable. Like, I compare a lot of produce prices with Costco, and usually it's a better deal at Trader Joe's. So it is the best of the best. I'm going to take you to my kitchen vlog style, and we're going to go through all of the categories because I was really afraid of missing certain things, so I wanted to just do it vlog style in my kitchen and make sure I told you about everything. So let's get into it, starting with snacks. Here we go. Okay, so here are some of our favorite, like, kind of breakfasty type snacks. Bradley loves, and I love them too, but I try to steer clear because they are pretty much chocolate. The nutty chocolate, chewy, coated, and drizzled granola bars. These are so freaking good. It says made with rolled oats, rice crisps, and peanut butter. I always like to take these on airplanes with me because they're pretty sturdy, like they're not gonna crumble kind of like these would. So these are great on the go snacks, and they are delicious and very filling. We also love their cereal bars. My favorite is the mango. I also love the blueberry, but we like all of them, and Bradley really likes these. He always takes these with him if he's got to go somewhere early in the morning. So yeah, they're pretty much just like, what are those things I used to eat? Nutri-Grain bars, like the Special K ones, but Trader Joe's style. But seriously, if you like mango, try those ones because they're so good. And this thing is one of my absolute Trader Joe's faves. These are like fruit sauce crushers. I don't know if they're for children, but I literally eat them all the time. This is the organic apple mango. They have no extra added sugar. I don't have the box. This is the last one I have, and I guess I forgot to pick up another one. But yeah, they have no added sugar in them, which I really like. And I do also have the strawberry banana ones, but these are a little bit sweet for me, and I really prefer the apple mango ones. They're so good. Also worth mentioning, I love their maple and brown sugar instant oatmeal. I do want to get into making my own oatmeal. I kind of really have no idea how to do it, but I do want to get into doing it. But for now, when I'm in the mood for oatmeal, I just grab one of these. I like these before a workout because, I don't know, I like smoothies in the morning, but I can't do it if I'm going to work out because then I just have like slush in my stomach. So I like this because it's kind of like a little bit heartier. Doesn't make a ton. So yeah, I like that. Now I have some chippy type snacks. The first that we love are these reduced guilt pita chips with sea salt. They're so freaking good, and I make this homemade pesto, and we we usually use these to dip in that pesto, and they're so good. Even though they're the reduced guilt ones. I think they have normal ones as well, but I can't taste a difference. These are our favorite tortilla chips, the organic white corn tortilla chips. I'm trying to cut tortilla chips out because they're not the best for you, but if you are having a taco night with salsa and guac, these are so freaking good and relatively affordable, even though they're organic. This stuff is so good. It's the kettle corn. We actually went to the movies the other day to see Beauty and the Beast, and instead of buying popcorn there, I brought a bag of this just because it doesn't hurt my stomach as much as movie popcorn, and I guess it's a little bit better for me. Not really though, because they're sugar, but the point is it's so delicious. I love kettle corn. And then I love these, and I go on and off with getting these, but these are really good. They're a nice lightweight snack. Let me unroll them. Sorry, these aren't like new bags. These are like literally what we eat. These are the cinnamon apple snack sticks, and they look just like that. I was gonna get one out. Well, I'll get one out for you anyway. They're just kind of like little lightweight Crispies. Focus on it. Oh my god, it's not that hard. It's still not even focusing. There we go. So it's kind of just like this lightweight stick. It's hollow in the middle, and they're really good. They're really crunchy, but they're pretty low in calories, so you can like have a good amount of it and still feel satiated after your little snack. And then I pulled out Bradley's two favorite snacks. He loves these peanut butter filled pretzels. I like them too, but he eats them a whole lot more than me. Also great for on the go because it doesn't take a lot to like fill you up, and there's no preservatives in them, which is great. So it's just pretty much peanut butter and pretzels. And then he also loves, oh, the heat turned back on, that's what that noise is. He loves their version of Fritos, which I never even really liked Fritos, but the organic corn chip dippers, he loves these. So I just thought I would share a couple of Bradley faves because he's not here. Okay, next up I have baking supplies, which Trader Joe's has a pretty big array of baking stuff. I'm right now into the paleo baking, so I have coconut flour and almond flour. Almond flour is kind of expensive no matter where you get it. I believe this bag, which is not very much, is around $8, but the recipes I use don't require a whole bunch of it, so this lasts me a while, so it makes it worth it. The coconut flour is much more affordable, so I think it's around $3 or $4. And same thing, a little goes a long way in the recipes I use, but they're both delicious, and if you haven't tried like healthier baking, I would suggest it because it tastes literally just as good and it's a little bit better for you. I also use their baking soda and baking powder all the time, and it has really cute packaging, which helps as well. And how cute is their cocoa powder? It's just unsweetened, all natural cocoa powder you can add to like make hot chocolate or to paleo baking or anything. But again, I just like that they have all these things available to you, and their coconut oil is really, really good as well. Okay, now we have some cans and jars, sauces, that kind of thing. I love all of these, so let's just get to it. This you've heard me talk about a million times. This is the Trader Joe's home style salsa especial. I buy it in mild. They also have not mild, medium, I don't know what it's called. This is the best salsa in the whole world. One of my favorite things in the whole world used to be going out to Mexican food and just eating chips and salsa and guac, but ever since I discovered the salsa, I don't, like, we can stay home for taco night because I love the salsa so much. I discovered this at Nikki Phillippi's house, and I'm glad I did because I never would have tried it, because whenever I'm salsa shopping, if there is cilantro in it, I cannot have it. I am very sensitive to cilantro. I absolutely hate it. The tiniest bit in my mouth just like sends me on a whirl. And this does have cilantro in it, but it doesn't bother me at all, which is so surprising. So I don't know, it's so freaking good. It's kind of like the, let me show you, kind of like the chunky style, which is what I really, really like in salsas, and it's so good. It's a little bit spicy, but not obviously too much because this is the mild one, and we literally go through this like crack. Next up, I was so surprised that it was so good. This is the Trader Joe's chicken noodle soup. It's low fat. I don't know if they offer like a normal fat one, but I just always get this one. It is literally so good. It tastes like you just made it fresh right then and there. Not too salty. I like all the veggies in it. The chicken's good. It's just really good. So, and it's cheap. So if you're in the mood for chicken soup, try that. This stuff is, oh my god, oh my god. This stuff is an old favorite. This is the pesto and quinoa. It's kind of just like a pesto-y, obviously, sauce. It's pretty much just quinoa, pesto, and olive oil in this can, and I like to add it to brown rice pasta or chicken, and it's just very filling, and obviously it's really delicious too. I just love pesto, so that's really fun. This is also one of my favorite things that Trader Joe's has ever introduced to me. This is the bruschetta sauce. They have two different kinds, and I love both of them. The other one comes in kind of this white tub, and that one you kind of have to use quicker because it's like fresh. But this stuff is so good, again, on pasta, on chicken, like literally on anything. And it's just delicious because it has like tomatoes, onions, garlic in there, so ooh, it has a lot of flavors. And it's just like the best. Is it expired? No, it's not. Great. Next, we have this red pepper spread with eggplant and garlic. We love this. I mentioned this in my what's in my fridge video, which I'll link up in the corner if you haven't seen it. It is really, really good on sandwiches. We always add pesto and this to our sandwiches. That's pretty much the only way I've ever used it. I don't know how else I would use it because it is a spread. But if you're a sandwich kind of gal and you like red bell peppers, go for this. This is the Trader Joe's soyaki, which it says a unique teriyaki sauce and marinade for meat, poultry, fish, tofu, and vegetables, which we marinate chicken in this, and then we'll have like chicken and brown rice and veggie bowls, which I also mentioned this in that fridge video, and somebody commented that it's vegan, which is cool. I didn't even know that. It's so delicious. It's the perfect mixture of like sweet and salty, and I love it. It's so freaking good. This ketchup is life-changing ketchup, and I talked about this again in that fridge video, and so many of you agreed with me, saying that like you would rather eat things with ketchup at home so you can use your organic Trader Joe's ketchup. I don't know what it is about it. It's just so good. Bradley mentioned that he loved it because they bought it in the past, his family bought it, and then so we tried it and we have not turned back since. And I commented on somebody's post on that fridge video saying like, I will literally sometimes need to eat my In-N-Out at home so that I can come home and use this ketchup because it's that good. So try it, and it's cheap. It's like under $3. And then of course we have the tomato basil marinara sauce. Trader Joe's has so many pasta sauces and I want to try all of them. This is the one I just go to, and what I also love about Trader Joe's mostly is they don't add a bunch of like unwanted sugar to marinara sauces. There is some sugar in it, but a lot of the times you'll see like sugar as the first or second ingredient. It's all the way down here on this one, which I really appreciate. Because yeah, if you're trying to eat sugar-free, you gotta like literally be careful because they add it in weird things like pasta sauce. But this one is really, really delicious. I tend to love anything with basil in it. So yeah. Okay, for juices, I have a couple. I love both their pineapple juice and their organic orange juice. They have quite a few different orange juices. I feel like we've tried them all. This is the absolute best. It's a little bit more on the pricey side because it is organic, but it does last quite a bit, which I like. And I just like to have both these on hand. Like I said in the fridge video, for cocktails, for breakfasts, just if you want some juice. There's no sugar added or anything, just straight up pineapple juice and straight up orange juice, and they're both really good. So that's that. Next, I have some produce-y bits I wanted to mention. First of all, I think they have this mostly all year round, but definitely now that we're heading into spring and summer, it's been good. They have sliced mango, which sometimes they sell like whole mangoes, but this is always so good. I think it's around $3.50, which I guess is kind of a lot if you could just like cut it up yourself. But when I buy this, I go through it so quick. I love sliced mango, so it's definitely delicious. We're also huge fans of their organic sliced apples. They taste like Honeycrisp apples, which are only in this, I have to sneeze. They taste like Honeycrisp apples, which are only in season for like a month, and they're my favorite apples, but these taste like sweet and perfect, and the only ingredients are the apples and then like citric acid to help keep the color. But these are great for on the go, great for just quick snacking, great for like a late night snack if you're trying to eat healthier. I love these, and great in peanut butter also. Trader Joe's offers diced onions, which I always take them up on because lately I've been loving putting onions in things, but I literally cannot cut up an onion. It makes me gag, and then my whole house smells like an onion for like 3 weeks and I just cry about it. So I always pick up the diced onions. It's under $2 and it's like such a time saver and just like worth every penny. Next we have Trader Joe's riced cauliflower, which this has kind of like been a trend since the paleo eating thing became on the scene. We use this in a breakfast hash, which really tastes really good. It tastes just like potatoes, except it's not potatoes, which I'm gonna show you in a recipe video very soon. But we've also made casseroles with this with like chicken and tomato sauce and cheese, and it's just really good and pretty versatile. And if you've ever shredded a cauliflower on your own, you know how terrible it smells, and this cuts out that step for you. And then you guys have heard me talk about this a million times, is the Champs-Élysées. Somebody told me how to pronounce it in the comments. I think I did it well. I used to call it the Champs-Élysées. But this is my favorite salad mix. Sometimes I buy the salad mix from Costco, but this is my favorite. I love that it has like the purple cabbage and the carrots, and it's just really, really good. So yeah. I also buy a bunch of different produce each week from Trader Joe's. Like I buy all my avocado, lemon, lime, but I feel like that's just... If you want me to do a separate video on produce I buy every week, let me know. But these are like Trader Joe's staple favorites that like you couldn't get anywhere else, so thumbs up. I have a couple meat products. We love their smoked turkey breast. Every time we go into Costco, we buy at least 2 of these because we both eat turkey like every single day. And these are so good. We like the smoked and the oven roasted. That one has like a blue thing on its packaging. We love both of those, and we just kind of switch off between the two. We buy a lot of our meats, like our chicken and flank steak and whatever else at Costco, but we've tried to buy turkey at Costco and we just still prefer this, and it kind of evened out at the same price anyway, so it's okay. And then we also love, sorry, this is kind of gross, we love their uncured turkey bacon. I love this stuff. I love turkey bacon anyway. I'm not a huge bacon fan, but turkey bacon I do like, and this is just like the perfect like width. So I like that, and this is also used in that breakfast hash, which is why we buy it. Now onto the fun stuff, the frozen foods. I love frozen foods, even though it's like not good for you. I just love like when you're lazy and you like don't want to cook, but then you have something delicious and somewhat healthy anyway, thanks to Trader Joe's. So first and foremost are these mini chicken tacos. Bradley eats these most of the time, but I definitely want to eat them just as much as he eats them. They're so freaking good. We haven't tried the beef ones. Somebody asked me in a comment, and no, we haven't tried the beef ones yet. We just love these, and we always have like literally 3 boxes because every time we go, Bradley buys them. I'm like, we don't need one yet, and he's like, yes we do. They cook really fast, from like 6 to 8 minutes or something, and then if you make guac, they're so good in that. So I love these. Definitely try these out if you're like into that. They have these great brown rice frozen packets, which this whole thing is $3, and there's only 3 packets in here, so it's like $1 a packet, which is pretty expensive. But if you're ever in like a pinch, or like you don't have regular rice on hand or don't have the time to cook regular rice, these are great. And a lot of rice is in each packet. Can usually feed both of us unless we're like super duper hungry. And the rice is just really good and really fluffy and delicious, and I love that. Next is our favorite waffles. These are the multi-grain toaster waffles. I've tried, I think, all of their waffles. I love toaster waffles. Like, that's what I grew up on, and I miss Eggos, but I buy these instead. And they're really, really good. They're really fluffy and kind of like cake-like, if that makes any sense. But they're really, really good, and we put a bunch of different things on top of them, and they're always delicious. Now we have the fun stack. These are one of Bradley's favorites, but I also love them as well. It's the spinach tortellini. Again, they cook really, really fast. This isn't a frozen item, actually. We just freeze it because he likes to buy a couple. So we love those. This is one of my favorites. We both love it, but this is the Trader Joe's Reduced Guilt Mac and Cheese. It is delicious mac and cheese, and this whole thing, the whole tray, is only 250 calories. Like, it's amazing. I usually cook up some chicken and mushrooms, and then I'll put lemon pepper all over everything, and it's so good. So I love this. I haven't even tried the regular mac and cheese. We have tried the truffle mac and cheese. We didn't love it. It was really, really truffly. And honestly, like, I don't taste reduced guilt at all. Next up, I've loved these for years. These are the turkey corn dogs, which aren't the best for you, but one corn dog is 120 calories, which isn't the worst if you're like running in a pinch for lunch or something. And they're just really good. And who doesn't love a corn dog? I freaking love this stuff, and I barely ever eat it, but I love it. This is the porcini mushroom lasagna. I feel like you have to really love mushrooms to like this, which mushrooms are like my favorite vegetable, and I freaking love it. It's pretty big. It's like that size. It has a really nice like white sauce and like whole wheat noodles. It's really, really good. And then we have another one of the reduced guilt baked ziti's. This you would need to eat it with something because it is kind of a small portion, but it is really good. And again, you can't taste the reduced guilt part of it. And it's only a 320 calorie entree, but I would eat it with like a piece of chicken or something in there to make it a little more hearty. And then I almost forgot one of my all-time favorite things, which is an absolute treat. It's really naughty. I never eat it. I literally bought it just for this video. It's the gnocchi alla sorrentina. It's frozen, so it's got the gnocchi cubes, it has mozzarella cubes, and then the sauce discs, and you just kind of put it in a pan with a little bit of water, and you would never know it was frozen. It is so delicious. Gnocchi is one of my favorite things ever, and it's just really, really good. So try that if you love gnocchi like me. Okay, now for some sweet treats. Of course, we have my special cookies, either the Trader Joe's Cocoa Batons. They're just basically like chocolate wafer, let's read what it says. Delicate rolled wafers filled with a rich chocolate cream. It's literally so good, and 2 of these is only about 100 calories, so they're kind of low in calorie, which is why I like allow myself to eat them, but they're literally amazing, and everybody who eats them agrees with me. Then we have these miniature ice cream cones. They're literally tiny. Let me see if I can get one out with one hand. This is how small they are. They're so tiny, but they're so good. They're filled with vanilla ice cream. I believe they come in vanilla and chocolate. I wish they came in strawberry too. That would be the bomb. But then they have like chocolate down at the bottom of the cone. They're literally so good. And they're only 70 calories per little cone. So they're perfect for summer, for a little sweet treat that doesn't completely ruin your whole diet. And then of course, I think this is one of everybody's favorite Trader Joe's items, the Gone Bananas. They're chocolate covered banana slices. They look just like that, and they're so good, and they're such like a sweet, I don't know, you don't need a lot of them to like satiate your sweet craving, and it's not the worst because it is a chocolate covered banana. So yeah, they are delicious. And then last but not least, I just have kind of a couple random things. First off is their dish soap. This is the Next to Godliness Mandarin Orange dish soap. I'm really weird about my dish soap because a lot of dish soap to me tastes like cilantro. Well, rather cilantro tastes like dish soap to me. And I hate cilantro, you guys know that, and I've gotten to where like I cannot stand the certain like scents or tastes of dish soap. But this one I love, even if for some reason it is lingering after I wash my dishes, it doesn't taste bad. But yeah, this is good for getting all the grease and grime off your dishes, and it also smells really good. Then I have the Trader Joe's coarse sea salt. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's just like a little bit on the thicker side than normal salt. I just really like this stuff, and I love the packaging of it. It comes in handy. If it would damn focus on it. And I just find that having sea salt around is like really handy. I use it to flavor like pasta water, or if I'm boiling potatoes, or pretty much anything. I just dump in some sea salt and it works great. And I love the Trader Joe's brand. And then also I love the Trader Joe's coconut oil cooking spray. They have a bunch of different cooking sprays, but we like the coconut oil one, also because I heard that coconut oil, I read it from the Tone It Up girls, that one's the best for your metabolism. So it works really, really well for non-stick situations, and it's great. Okay guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please, 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 the main reason I wanted to do this video was so that you guys could share with me your favorite Trader Joe's products in a comment down below. It's such a small store, and you feel like you've seen it all, but you literally haven't. And they're always adding new things, and so if there's anything you think I'd like, or just your favorites, please let me know in a comment down below so so I can find them and try them because I love Trader Joe's. If you want to see more food related videos, I will link my food playlist right up there. I have some more recipe videos coming for you. They're taking me a little bit longer because I don't like to film all of them in one day. I like to film them when we're actually eating them, so I'm not wasting food or anything. So they do take me a little bit longer, but I'm almost done with the breakfast one, and then I will be doing a lunch one. So yeah, that is to come. So click my face right here if you want to subscribe to catch more videos, and my social media links will be up in that corner now, and my last video will be down in this corner. So lots to click on and do. I love you guys. I'll see you very soon. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.